off to a great start. So I think it's just a matter of getting through the first lap, which is
it's on. And
commentary curse.
Miles Bond in the 7. He's teamed up with Sam Milton.
Waters.
Lucky not to get in the side. The Tonsley smash repairs entry. That might have come in handy.
The debris there.
It's not what we hoped for on the first lap, but pretty common in Aussie racing cars.
Yeah, I'd say you wouldn't be surprised if
many. It's a tap, and look who makes contact on the inside. Ubergang gets away with it.
Unfortunate.
Safety car's been called. And there's a door missing now off the...
I'd like to see a replay of that. Just before you actually blame it here.
And it was Bond. I wonder if he's still got brake issues from what he had earlier today.
Yeah, possibly, yeah.
And lucky not to turn this into a massive pile-up. It was bad enough. That's what happened to Reece Chapman. So look at the oil pouring out of car 25 there.
Yes, sometimes you can't do much about it. Blokes in front of you trying to miss that or trying to get away with it unscathed, and you're just a concertina there. What's a Hertz machine? He's hit pretty hard.
Tank slap on the way out of turn 5, and he's found the wall on that curve, which is much more aggressive in 2016. Now, this is what happened. Clues getting turned around. Ubergang gets away. There's a little bit of damage to the front of the number 63 machine. This is a board with Clues, is it? This is with Duckworth.
I generally can't see what happened there. Same thing happened last time too. Big move, Cal. Good move.
Hey, elbows. No! Turned into the wall down there at turn 11. And that will drop him right down to the back. He's got to wait for all that traffic.
I've seriously got a serious curse on me, I reckon.
Glad it's not me for a change.
Yeah.
Meantime, it's Woods. He's going to chalk up.
Be angry. But no, he had a go. He had to have a go. But unfortunately, his last lap, this is what happened. He just lost it on the inside and got put in.
Return serve, wasn't it?
Yeah. Look.
But he'll be doing the back tomorrow.
Yeah, exactly. So he'll have a crack tomorrow and see what it is.
Moved across and, all on his own, wasn't it? We'll start right down the back of the field. In fact, 30th position in the end. So
getting out of there. This opening lap is going to be key for him to try and sort of break that toe. Big desperate move down the inside there.
We spoke too soon, didn't we? That's one of the Western Sydney Motorsport entries. The 68 has gone around of Blake Scaberis, who was challenging for 6th then, is going to find himself probably back in 26 by the time the traffic go past. Box seat here.
Pingle seems to be a little bit stronger. Someone's had a spin through turn 8.
It's the 78 again. It's gone around. And that's Grant Thompson. Did he have a big moment going through turn 8? He's out of harm's way on the inside of Decateville Terrace.
Anytime you can have a moment through turn 8 and keep going. It was a replay.
And right in front of traffic. Yeah.
I think it was probably a more scary moment for the guys behind.
Man.
To come through turn 8 and see someone sideways across the road like that is not something that anyone wants to see, but it's great to see that everyone was able to keep going.
That corner's become a lot.
They need to be dicing each other up and carving each other up in these opening laps. They need to be able to sort of get onto the back of them. Small, innocent little spin there, but that's not what you want to see in these early opening laps.
That was Scott Hookey. He's got a bit of time to get going and grab a gear here. As the second group of cars start to catch the first group.
You see there 5 wide coming down there into turn 9. And miraculously, everyone gets through. But these early races of a morning, you've got a lot of shadows and everything sort of casting over the circuit. And for these inexperienced people, it really changes your perspective of brake markers and turning in. That is not the place where you want to position your car on the exit of turn 9. Everyone's doing a great job so far of getting around there.
Such a blind approach, isn't it? He's right in the middle. He's off the racing line, effectively, because out towards the curbs for that exit. The man from Musselbrook goes around. Now, this should be the replay of Hookey unhooking himself down here at turn number 6.
And that's a classic case of opening lap, probably tyres not up to temperature, and a small spin, same as what we see there. Trying to get on the power too early on the exit of turn 9, and brings the rear end around.
And more cases, some of the guys at the front are probably a little bit too wound up, aren't they? A little bit too nervous on a day like this, knowing that they're up the pointy end of the field. That was Brad Eastman in all wrong at the top of the Adelaide hairpin. What'd you put that down to? Nerves?
Nerves, and again, slightly colder track temp than what we obviously had yesterday, and just too eager getting on the throttle coming out of it. It's a very slow speed corner, and it's a very low grip surface around here as well. The nature of any street circuit is that obviously it's used 364 days a year. Again, he really wants to make amends for the weekend so far.
It's a replay of what happened at the top. second of the Hertz rent-a-car entries down there. That was the spin happening by contact down here. Scotty O'Keefe, I should say. That is Casuccio, the 111 car. Contact with Ruth Bowler. You'll see in the background the shot, and
doesn't quite show what happened on the way in, but I'd probably say that someone's had a lunge under brakes there and hasn't quite made it stick.
So the yellows should be waving at this point. That's the group you're watching now, heading out of the permanent circuit, out into Wakefield Street, and that's Miles Bond, the Tonsley Smash Repairs entry, facing the flag point. Noel Tressler, who started from the back of the field, as well as this Kyle Clues on the curb. No, this is another replay going in to turn 1, the centre chicane.
That is not the ideal line to take through turn 1 and 2 there.
It's Matty Lynch that started up the front. That would be scary in one of these cars going through the centre chicane, knowing how big those curbs are.
Well, it's not only scary for him, but there's guys behind. You turn in there, you're on your normal line, you're right on the limit of adhesion, and all of a sudden the car in front's out of control.
It's another blind approach. Oh, look at the rattler gave him inside the car. The Western Sydney Motorsport entries glancing through the wall down here.
Yeah, looks like he's put the curb or the guardrail on the way in, which is what's fired him into that outside wall. Very lucky to get away with that one.
It always serves up a different result in today's. There's the spin for Hookie up there in turn number 6. The first of many incidents here at the Adelaide hairpin. Right in front of traffic, send the field scattering. And then Ruth Bowler into contact with Casuccio there on the exit of the Adelaide hairpin, ending Ruthie's race up there. There's Kyle Clues, more damage to Darrell Lee Sticks entry. Air conditioning on a day like this. There was a coming off down there, which would cause a permanent yellow flag down there for the entire race. The 5 going around down there of Matty Lynch. But Stevenson will pick up the win ahead of Thompson, Haber, and Sam Melton getting inside. That's
well,
get a front row seat watching Pingle go across the curbs. Oh, this will be epic. He was already sideways. The Spirit of Lockyer Valley entry.
That is almost full lock in one of these. That's an amazing effort to not only be able to sort of gather it up at the first part, but watch it react to these curbs. It's landed once, and now comes the big one, because there's a front on edge of this curb here. As he hits it, launches the car again, and from this point, he really is just a passenger. The most important thing he needs to do here is just keep focused on where he wants to position the car. Don't be too hard on the throttle when it lands, and then get back on with it. That was a great example of Brendan Pingle there of what to do when you get in trouble.
More action down the field. Oh, no, you can see that coming, couldn't you?
Too hot, and broken front suspension there on the number 89.
Casuccio involved, was involved in an incident, and the 89 now leaking fluid. That's down the turn 9 hairpin, and Lexus safety car is called.
The one thing that Brendan Pingle doesn't want to see at this point of the final race on the Sunday is a safety car.
It's David Sultana, a rookie this year, karting star, and a long way back. Casuccio wouldn't have even seen that coming.
No, look, he's tried to put a pass on the car that he was battling with, but kind of got a little bit deep and a little bit far ahead of himself, locked up, and unfortunately